Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Shearer Smokes, and you join me here on one of my favourite spots on the River Devon, just outside the town of Dollar, where I originally come from, as I've mentioned before. And it's such a brilliant, relaxing, quiet spot. Heading back into work tonight for a 10 o'clock start, and that'll be me there until Friday morning. So just making the most of what's been quite a glorious day today. There's a little bit of wind, but it's quite a nice breeze actually. It's been quite warm today by our standards. So great to get out and back down to the river and enjoy a nice quiet bowl. And the bowl in question is my Meerschaum Spool, and in the bowl, again, it's a first for me, and it is the classic Pembroke. And this came to me by way of my good friend Gary out in Chicago. So Gary, cheers to you. It's smoking really, really well. This is just some ginger beer as I'm working tonight. And ginger beer is another one that I'm adding to the list of drinks that seem to go well, not only with my cigars, but with certain pipes as well. And the ginger beer is kicking in really nice with the Pembroke. I did a little bit of research on the tobacco itself, and it's described as a luxury English Margate blend, Margate being in brackets. And it has a flavouring of French cognac, and I have to say, for one, I'm really enjoying it. It's got a nice little bit of sweetness that I like about certain tobaccos. It also has that kind of, with the Latakia, it's got that incense aroma, that kind of spiciness to it, which is really nice, and the aromatic aroma as well is coming through, is just wonderful. So it's proving to be a really good smoke, as I say, down here by the River Devon. So yeah, and following on from advice from tobacco reviews, they did say that the Pembroke does have a tendency to ghost other pipes, so they, as I said, advised either using a Meerschaum or dedicating a briar to that and that alone. So I've gone with the, as I said, my Meerschaum Spool, which is, I believe, maple wood, and it's just such a great shape, and it's really, really nice to hold, and obviously it's nice to smoke with. So as I said at the start, just nice to come and chill out for a little while before going back to work tonight. It's been a rather hectic week, quite an emotional week as well. My daughter came up from Southampton to visit us for a few days, and I was able to have a couple of days off, thankfully, and we headed into Glasgow for a wee father-daughter day out, and of course I was able to enjoy a nice cigar, and here's a little snap of that. So yes, that was a great day out in Glasgow. The weather was spot on, thankfully, and so good times were had. And Millie headed back home on Sunday night. I dropped her off at the Buchanan coach station. She got her coach back down to London, and next week she's off to New Zealand, where she starts her year and a half travel adventure. And it's something that she's dreamed of since she was young. So it's just amazing that it's all coming to fruition now. So I know the world has changed in many ways, especially communication wise. So I mean, obviously decades ago she'd have been keeping in touch by postcard probably, or if she could find a payphone that worked. But of course nowadays she's only a text message or a video call away, which is great, and be able to keep in touch to make sure that she's doing okay and enjoying the travels. But saying that, it's still going to be a very long year and a half for Dad, I can tell you that. But yeah, it's great that she's able to do it, and I'm sure she's going to have lots of adventures. And talking of adventures, I've had a couple myself this week. Midweek in Glasgow again on Thursday. I had a catch up with two of my usual cigar buddies that we go to the cigar dinners with, which I've shared in the past. But we also were honoured with the presence of Ali, who is the president of the UK Ashholes Cigar Club, and he's, as I said, the president of the UK chapter, and it was great for him to come and join us on a night out, and it was such a great time. I've mentioned before, Scotland has some of the tightest smoking laws, so to find a venue where we were able to actually smoke outside and in a covered booth and have it for, well, it was for the whole of the night, was just amazing. A great venue too if you're into beers, a huge selection of beers, and yeah, it was just such a great time. Lots of great chat, lots of laughs, and of course lots of great cigars. And what we did, which was quite good, we all enjoyed the same cigar when we first started, and we went for the Epicure number 2, and here's a quick snapshot of that. And from there on, we went on and enjoyed another couple of our own cigars, as well as doing a bit of a swap. So we each had a person in the group to swap a cigar with, and yeah, it was just such a great idea, and as I said, such a great evening too. So looking forward to doing that again in the future. So that was Thursday night, and then Friday I left Glasgow, met up with my other two pals, and we headed off on our yearly Jolly Boys outing down to Blackpool, and the weather was just awesome. It was just such a great weekend, and great company as always with the two lads. This is the 11th year of doing this trip, and you may remember I did a little episode on the Blackpool weekend, which was such great fun. And again, this weekend past was no different, and I was able to enjoy a cigar down at the front, and here's a little snap of that. On this trip, it was James, a good friend. He became a granddad for the second time, so although he's really a non-smoker, we shared a cigar together on the South Pier. It was such a brilliant thing to do, and here's a quick picture of that. So yeah, it's been a great week. Really enjoyed my few days off there, and I hope you don't mind me sharing some of those events with you. But as I said, it's been a great few days with friends and family, having lots of fun, making some great memories, which life is to me is what it's all about. And to come here on a day like this and just relax, it gives you time to kind of reflect on the past week. It's a great thing to do, and I'm glad I'm able to show you the views. So yeah, I'm back to work tonight, as I said, and that'll be me until Friday. So I'm hoping to get this video uploaded for the weekend. So with that in mind, I hope you've all had a great week so far, and a quick drink of the ginger beer. And I hope you enjoy the upcoming weekend. I have a wedding to go to. My good friend Hutchie is tying the knot, so very much looking forward to that. Hutchie was the groom that had the weekend in Morocco along with his wife to be. Again, I did quite a little bit of a video on that, and such a great time. So it's going to be really good to meet up with everyone who was on that trip and just recount the times that we had together. So yes, that's going to be a good day, and I believe it's a barbecue. So hopefully the weather's going to be a bit like this, and I'll get out and be able to enjoy a cigar outdoors, which should just be fantastic. So yeah, so looking forward to that. But in the meantime, it's all about chilling here and enjoying a bit of the sunshine, the sound of the river, and of course a good bowl of tobacco. So with that in mind, all it remains for me is to say thanks again for tuning in. I hope you're all well, and until the next time, as always, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.